This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care. Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Al Billinger Fieldhouse, the TMP Lady Monarchs and the Victoria Lady Knights. Jeremy McGuire, along with color analyst Dave Barber. Dave, a great opportunity tonight for TMP. We're going to get to that here in just a second. We're going to go to our PA.
Your opponents and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners, so be a good sport and practice good sportsmanship. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Associate and TMP Marion.
All right, there we go. A young man with a little announcement before the ball game started. So, but Dave, TMP comes in 2-2 on the season. Victoria enters the ball game. They are 1-2. Both these teams are wanting to win tonight. Victoria has lost a couple in a row. TMP, after winning 2, loses 1 on Friday night. So both these teams really want to get on the win side tonight.
Yeah, I look for them both to come out and try to push the tempo, make it their game, and take it away from the other team, and be good for the Monarchs to get off to a good start tonight.
Tuesday night, everybody had a snow day yesterday, even though I think once the school was called off everywhere, the snow just kind of disappeared. Does that affect preparation? Really young starting lineup, something we're not unfamiliar with. This TMP team finally, with some veterans in that starting lineup, with some juniors and a senior, but Victoria really young. We'll see if TMP can take advantage of that.
I was just thinking, as you were reading those off, that sounds an awful lot like TMP's lineup just a couple of years ago, and so they're starting, but they got some athletes, and they know how to play some ball.
Oh, we're about set and ready to go. TMP in the home white uniforms with the navy blue numerals trimmed in silver. Victoria in the road maroons with the gold numerals trimmed in white. Our opening tip-off brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas, East Highway 40 in Hayes. We're set, ready to go. The officials are ready. Victoria with the final talk in the huddle, and Dinkle will break her squad, and we're set and ready to go. Of course, Allie Dinkle, one of the freshmen starting for Victoria. Her brother made a rather large play in the state championship 8-man Division II football game here a few weeks ago. Nothing like a touchdown run with 2 seconds left on the clock to win a state title. TMP wins the tip. The Lady Monarchs have it on offense. Victoria opens up a little man-to-man. Underneath, Kayla Vitzum had her shot partially blocked. Loose ball on the floor, and it's going to be Victoria basketball as Dortland comes away with it for the Lady Knights. Pushes it up the floor, and a travel is going to be called on Liker as she caught that ball and took an extra step before she put it on the floor.
Yeah, Liker caught that ball in a little traffic and just couldn't get it down on the ground quick enough.
You know, I was waiting for you to do a little Bill Raftery. Victoria opens up in the, man-to-man. It didn't happen tonight. He's got skiing on his brain. Inside, shot no good by Kayla Vitzum, and she was last to touch it as it came off the rim and then out of bounds. Lady Monarchs looking to establish that inside in the early going tonight.
Yeah, I think it's always best for them with their lineup to start inside, then work out.
Drive down the lane is blocked. Dortland couldn't get it. Here comes Kenningsman for TMP. Drives in the lane, dumps it off to Vitzum. Tough catch. Shot no good. Zimmerman with the rebound. Loose ball on the floor. Jump ball. And possession will go over to Victoria. So Kayla Vitzum with 3 shots to start the ball game, and she hasn't really came very close on either one of those.
Yeah, they're getting the look they want, but they've got to keep going to it.
Dortland will run the offense. The 5'6" freshman with the right-handed dribble plays it left side to Dinkle. Now into the corner for Hannah Radke, the sophomore. She gets it back after it was flipped away from Sarah Shippers, the lone upperclassman in the starting lineup. 3-pointer for Victoria, no good. Rebound fought for Kenningsman with a good box out for TMP. Lady Monarchs will push it. Vitzum into the front court. Kenningsman thought about the 3, now on the left wing to Melissa Pfeiffer. One dribble back to the top to Megan. She'll play it on the elbow to Caitlin Zimmerman. Now off of a screen, here comes Pfeiffer. They're going to play it left side. Now in the lane to Vitzum. Little gun shy after missing those first 3 shots. Lady Monarchs nearly turn it over. 6:15 to go first quarter, no score. Kenningsman on the outside, thought about it as she got a delivery from Caitlin Zimmerman. Caitlin inside, shot up no good. Vitzum with the rebound. Shot no good, but a foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to go against Radke. We'll see. It is against Hannah Radke, her first personal.
Yep. Maybe Vitz can knock the lid off the basket from the free throw stripe.
First free throw for Kayla is up and in. A 54% free throw shooter on the season coming in to tonight's ball game. 1-0 TMP, 6:06 to play first quarter. Misses the second one, rebounded by Dortland. Lady Monarchs by a point. Victoria quickly the other way. That ball's tipped away and out of bounds. Zimmerman the last to touch it. They're trying to find Shippers down on the block. It was knocked away. Inbound for Allie Dinkle. Looking in, plays it in deep, nearly stolen by Kerner. Now outside, Shippers walked with it. Turnover Victoria, a couple turnovers for the Lady Knights. 5:57 to play first quarter, 1-0 TMP. Kenningsman with the right-handed dribble. She crosses the Monarch logo in the center of Al Billinger Fieldhouse. There's a little give and go to Zimmerman. Layup, no. Rebounded by Victoria. Liker has it, and she has it stolen away by Kerner. Lady Monarchs will have it. Top side. They're looking now right side to Madison. Looking now top side to Caitlin Zimmerman. Throws it left side to Megan Kenningsman. Fires a 3-pointer. Long, no good, and that's going to be a rebound over the back on Melissa Pfeiffer. Boy, you talked about that lid being on there, Dave. TMP cannot buy a bucket.
They have gotten some great looks, point blank. They are 0 for 6 from the field, and 5 of those were layups pretty much.
That's not a good start. Victoria has yet to score either, and then they turn it over again. That's their 4th turnover. Typically, that's a characteristic of a young team. They're going to have some turnovers, and a chunk of those are going to be the unforced variety. Kenningsman with the inbounds. She has it stolen away. She tried to find Zimmerman. Here comes Victoria. Right side to Radke, nearly walked with it. Flips it to Dortland, pump fakes. Backs it back out with the left-hand dribble. Now between the circles to Dinkle. She's looking. Plays it left side. Now a baseline drive. Ball's knocked away, stolen. TMP has it. That is 5 turnovers on Victoria in the first 3 minutes. Lady Monarchs into the lane. Pfeiffer drives to the rim and lays it up and in. Melissa with an aggressive drive across the lane. It's 3-0 TMP. Dortland the other way for Victoria. Gets a screen from Radke, drives the lane, a kick out, jumper on the way. It's missed badly. It's going to be out of bounds off of TMP. Boy, Liker missed that shot, just barely grazed the rim. I think Caitlin Zimmerman was prepared for an air ball, and once it just grazed that rim, it threw things off. Aubrey Kenningsman into the lineup for TMP, as is Kelsey DeWitt. There's a drive to the lane, layup no good. DeWitt with the rebound. Kelsey averaging 2.3 boards a ball game, and Kenningsman nearly walked with it for TMP. In the lane, Zimmerman, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Pfeiffer on the backside. Now outside, Megan with it on the left wing. Dumps it inside to DeWitt. She goes up with tough shot, no good. Well, he lost control of it on her way up, Dave, and missed everything. Here comes Victoria. Bounce pass knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Lady Knights. First substitution for Victoria. Coming into the ball game is Julia Wagner, a 6-foot senior. She will replace Hannah Radke. Kayla Vitztum in for TMP, replacing Caitlin Zimmerman. 4:10 to go first quarter, 3-0 TMP. Shippers plays it across to Dortland, keeps that right foot down, doesn't travel with it. Now they're going to dump it inside to Wagner. Layup is good. Julia Wagner. Instant offense for Victoria. 3:57 to go first quarter, 3-2 TMP by a point. At the elbow, there's a three-pointer by Kenningsman. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Kayla Vitztum has it, plays it back to Megan between the legs with the dribble. Now Pfeiffer on the right wing. Picked up by Dortland in this Victoria man-to-man defense. Now they're going to dump it back inside to Vitztum. Goes strong, scores it, and she's fouled. That foul's going to go on Sarah Shippers. That will be her first. 3 points now for Kayla Vitztum.
Yeah, they got to keep going to it on the block. She's going to be tough to stop in there.
And I think that's one thing that's key for this team is if you have a game plan going in, if it doesn't work in the first 2 minutes, that doesn't mean you just scrap everything and go to something else or get frustrated with what you're doing. As Kerner checks in and replaces Pfeiffer, free throw for Vitztum is good. She has 4. 2 out of 3 from the line. It's 6-2, TMP by 4. Freshman Callie Weber into the lineup now for Victoria. Here come the Lady Knights up the floor. Weber has it, gonna drive to the rim, cut off, plays it back outside to Dortland. Now left wing to Dinkle. Left-handed three, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kenningsman. Megan plays it up the floor to her sister Aubrey, knocked away from behind, but a foul is gonna be called on Samantha Liker. That is on Samantha Liker. You heard official Doug Ubelaker's call as the gym was pretty quiet. And he was standing right in front of us. 3 team fouls on Victoria, 1 on TMP, 3:18 to play first quarter, 6-2 TMP on top. Kerner plays it topside to DeWitt. Now Kenningsman underneath to Vitztum. She makes the catch, but a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on Allie Dinkle. That is her first personal, and the 4th team foul on the Lady Knights. One thing the officials are doing this year is calling those that are the hand checks, the grabs, the slaps.
You always have to move your feet on defense, especially now. They just aren't going to give you those.
And then TMP turns it over on the inbounds. Madison Kerner was not expecting that pass. Kenningsman threw it, and she wasn't even looking. 3:09 to play in the first quarter, TMP by 4. Wagner with the basketball, and a foul is going to be called on TMP. I believe that's going to go on Kelsey DeWitt, and that is on Kelsey, her first personal. 2nd team foul on TMP.
Yeah, reached a little bit, and they had her in a little bit of trouble if she kept her hands back. Might have got the turnover.
Melissa Pfeiffer back in for TMP, replacing Megan Kenningsman. There's an inbounds. Dortland in the lane, floats one up, no good, rebounded by Pfeiffer. Melissa Waiting for some room to clear, and it does as she leads the ball up the floor. Vidstum plays it between the circles to Aubrey Kingsman, the sophomore, with the right-handed dribble. Left side to Pfeiffer. Boy, they are giving her all kinds of room out there. Now underneath to DeWitt on the block, and a foul is going to be called on Wagner. It'll be 2 free throws for Kelsey DeWitt, who's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line this year.
A good job catching the ball on the block and keeping the ball high to go to the basket. Going to get that foul with the contact every time going like that.
Julia Wagner's first personal, 5th team foul on Victoria. Free throw from Kelsey DeWitt is good. Kelsey averaging 1.3 points a ball game. We mentioned the 2.3 boards. 7-2 TMP on top by 5. Second free throw for DeWitt, no good. Rebounded by Vidsum, then stolen away by Weber for Victoria. Dinkel will push it up the floor. Goes left side, now in the corner to Weber, underneath to Wagner, off the glass and in. Julia Wagner with all 4 Victoria points. It's 7-4, TMP by 3. Schmidberger with the defense on the outside, now Madison Kerner. Looking inside, top side to DeWitt, right side Aubrey, plays it underneath, a little bit too hard for Vidstum, turnover TMP. Dortland pushes it for Victoria, left to right. Gets a screen from Schmidberger into the lane, now on the baseline to Weber. Her jumper's up and in. Callie Weber with her first 2 of the ball game, 7-6. Victoria within a point. And then that ball is stolen at the top of the key by Dortland. She's going coast to coast for the lead, can't get it, rebound tipped out of bounds. It is going to be Victoria basketball.
Yeah, neither one of these teams came out of the block shooting very well. Lady Knights starting to heat it up just a little bit.
7-6, TMP by a point. Victoria with the basketball, inbounding underneath their own bucket, looking for a point here. Dortland has it on the right wing, guarded by Kerner. Dortland now on the left side, now Weber looking inside for Shippers, who's checked back into the lineup for the Lady Knights. Now Schmidberger on the baseline, 1 dribble and a pass. Dortland, you can hear Ann Dinkel in the background saying, patience, you're fine, you're fine. Now to the lane, layup is good by Sarah Shippers. She has 2, all of a sudden a 6-0 run by Victoria. They're on top 8-7 with 1:13 to play in the first quarter. So what was a good start by TMP has started to fade away. That 3-pointer no good. Vidstum battles for the rebound. Couldn't handle it. Schmidberger with it to Dinkel, and a travel is going to be called on Victoria. 6th turnover on the Lady Knights. Radke will check back in for Victoria, as will Samantha Leiker. Weber will sit for the Lady Knights, as will Dortland. 1 minute to play first quarter. Victoria by a point. Deanna Welbrock in now for TMP, replacing Kayla Vidstum. On the floor for TMP, it's Pfeiffer, Megan Kenningsman, Welbrock, Zimmerman, and Kerner. Topside Pfeiffer looking for the basketball, but pass on the right wing, and that's going to be a foul on the outside called on Dinkel, and that will be her second. 6th team foul on Victoria.
Fouls on the Knights, number 5, Allie Dinkel, her second.
Substitution, Dortland will come in, so not much of a rest for the freshman Dortland. She just went to the bench and hops right back in with the second foul on Dinkel. There's an inbound on the floor, stolen by Victoria. 5 turnovers on TMP, and that's going to be a carry called on Leiker coming the other way. That's 7 Victoria turnovers. These 2 teams have combined for 12 first quarter turnovers, Dave.
Yeah, and we talked about the importance of focus, and it's kind of been a little bit lax again tonight.
37 seconds to play in the quarter. Kenningsman will drive the lane, goes to the rim, lays it up, misses. Rebound tipped around. Victoria has it. Lady Monarchs had every opportunity to grab that board and couldn't do it. Victoria with a 1-point lead, 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Dortland had it tipped away, but a foul is going to be called on Kerner. That will be her first, 3rd team foul on TMP.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 21, Madison Kerner. Her first.
20 seconds. Victoria will see if they try and go for that final shot. Down the lane. Tough look, partially blocked. TMP will have it. Block shot recovered by Kingsman. Megan looking up the floor, down to 6 seconds. Lady Monarchs are going to need a shot, and then a carry is going to be called on Kingsman. 4.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Victoria will have an opportunity for the final shot. Schmidberger inbounds it, gets it to Dortland. Crosses half court, is going to need to shoot a long one. 3-pointers up and no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Victoria on a 6-0 run. Lady Knights with the lead after one. Victoria 8, TMP 7. We are back in 60 seconds. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving Central and Western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building drains for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself for the whole team.
Welcome back to Al Bellinger Fieldhouse. TMP trails 8-7 as we start the second quarter. Monarch basketball brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Westview Church, Carpet One of Hayes, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Thomas More Prep Marion, and Discovery Drilling. Lady Monarchs with the basketball, down by one as we start the second quarter. It's Megan Kingsman, Pfeiffer, Vidston, Zimmerman, and Kerner. There's a three-pointer for Pfeiffer, off the mark, no good. Zimmerman with the rebound, goes up, can't score it, gets her own board again. Goes up and under, nothing there. Now Vidston will drive the lane, short jumper, no. Rebound to Victoria. Boy, the Lady Monarchs getting every kind of opportunity. They just have not been able to capitalize. There's a jumper, no good by Radke on the break. Kingsman will push for TMP. Goes baseline. Now nearly loses it. Gets it back. Out to Kerner. Madison's three's on the way and good. First three of the ball game for Madison Kerner. TMP back on top. Now it's 10-8 Lady Monarchs.
Basket the Lady Monarchs just kind of needed a long dry spell.
Near steal by Kerner on the outside. Dortland plays it to Weber. Back to Dortland as she drives the lane. Plays it on the baseline. Radke's jumper no good. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Lady Monarchs doing decent on the defensive rebound. Now on the outside, Kerner again. Plays it underneath and out of bounds. Turnover on TMP. Well, she was expecting Zimmerman, or I think it was Vidston on the far side, and neither one of them could get to it. 6:40 to play in the first half. There's a three-pointer by Dortland, no good. Rebounded by Zimmerman, up to Kerner. Plays it to Vidston, layup, good. Good fast break by TMP. Kayla Vidston with 6, 12-8. TMP up by 4. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Lady Monarch basketball brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Insurance Planning, Lifetime Dental Care, Hayes Chevrolet, Master Cleaners, Bonaparte Treat, M&D Incorporated, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Verney's Hamburger House, and by Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. Jeremy McGuire along with Dave Barber. Dave, boy, the Lady Monarchs starting to run a little bit, and that's opened the floor up just a little bit. They've been able to score the first 5 points of the second quarter.
Well, it needed something to kind of get the flame lit, and usually they do that best when they get a little transition defense to offense, and a couple of nice offensive trips down the floor, maybe get them going.
TMP will keep some three-quarters court pressure on, just trying to make things a little difficult on Victoria. Dortland had some trouble with it. Now that ball's tipped. Dortland down the lane, nobody there, misses the layup. Rebound fought for, jump ball. Possession will stay with Victoria. Wagner back in. She has 4 of the 8 Victoria points. And back in for Victoria as well as Weber. She replaces Shippers. Weber will key it in on the baseline. Looking, plays it far side. Dortland has it in the corner. Dribbles out of a little pressure, now looking for a little bit of help on the baseline. They dump it into Weber, turns, shoots off the glass, no good, rebounded by Vidstum. One and done for Victoria. Here comes TMP by 4 with the basketball. Kerner to Vidstum, back to Madison. She's hit the only 3 of the ball game so far. TMP has not shot that many. Now they dump it inside to Vidstum, catch, shoot, score. A nice assist from Melissa Pfeiffer. Kayla Vidstum with 8. 14-8 TMP. They've started the second quarter on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, Vitz did a good job posting away from the basket.
Weber has her shot blocked by Pfeiffer. Loose ball picked up by Vidstum. Here comes Kayla down the floor, trying to go coast to coast. Tough one. She got it up and down. Kayla Vidstum in double figures with 10. It is 16-8 TMP, and the Lady Monarchs are out and running. Boy, Kayla took that thing coast to coast. What a luxury to have a young lady with a little bit of size and height is able to go coast to coast with the basketball all the way to the rim. Dortland gets a screen. Now looking inside, Wagner. That ball's tipped away, but a foul on TMP. It's going to be on Megan Kenningsman. That's her first personal. 4th team foul on the Lady Monarchs. Substitution into the lineup. Schmidberger will replace Dortland. It's over Victoria. It's Schmidberger, Wagner, Weber, Radke, and Leiker. Radke with the basketball, plays it to Wagner. Her shot's up, no good, rebounded by Zimmerman. Again, one and done. Here comes TMP running up the floor with the basketball. Melissa Pfeiffer, topside to Kenningsman. Wide open 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, fought for. Vidstum has it, back to Kenningsman. Another 3 ball, this one's good. Kenningsman with her first 3 of the ball game, and TMP has opened up an 11-point lead. 19-8. I don't know what Rose McFarland said between quarters, but she needs to bottle it up.
Got their attention a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. There's a steal by Zimmerman, but a foul is going to be called on TMP. Looks like maybe, they're going to call that on Victoria.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Leiker for the reach after the steal.
So a turnover. Leiker's picked up her second. And it's a 1-and-1. Well, I think Vidstum's going to have to stay on the floor. Or no, Zimmerman, that's right. Zimmerman will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 3 for 5 from the line this season. TMP on a 12-0 run to start this second quarter. They trailed 8-7 after a 6-0 Victoria run to end the first quarter. Zimmerman spins it, leans, shoots, scores. First point for Caitlin coming from the free throw line. She'll have a second one, 20-8 Lady Monarchs. Second free throw for Zimmerman is on the way. Not much rotation, no good. Rebounded by Wagner for Victoria. Lady Monarchs by 12. Victoria with the basketball. Dortland on the outside, dribbles back to the baseline, is cut off. Now Schmidberger calls for it and gets it. Man-to-man defense by Kenningsman on the outside. Near steal by Kerner. She got her hand out in the passing lane. Wagner had her shot blocked. Probably not the shot that Ann Dink would like her to take that far away from the bucket. Zimmerman walked with it. Turnover number 8 on TMP. Caitlin was looking for a pass and had her momentum and was expecting to get rid of it quite a way or early and just couldn't get it done. 4 minutes to play. First half, TMP by 12. Victoria with the basketball. Dortland plays it on the right side to Radke, now outside to Dortland. They dump it inside to Wagner, takes a shot and scores. Julia Wagner with 6.
That's been their offense tonight when they go to Wagner on the block.
20-10, TMP by 10. That stopped the 13-0 run by TMP. Kenningsman, baseline, shot up and in. Megan saw that opening on the baseline and took it. She has 5. 22-10. Lady Monarchs back by 12 with 3:24 to play in the first half. Dortland to Radke. Drives in, had it stripped away by Kerner. Madison with the basketball. A bounce pass to Aubrey Kenningsman. Into the front court for TMP. A bucket here, and the Lady Monarchs will have their largest lead of the ball game. They dump it to Zimmerman. Catch, shoot, and score. Caitlin Zimmerman with 3 and a timeout on the floor. 24-10. TMP by 14. We'll take it with you. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
Coatings save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation is brought to you by Nextech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, a lead provider of real estate valuations. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Carico Implement.
Back at Al Bellinger Fieldhouse, TMP Lady Monarchs in the midst of a 17-2 run. They've taken a 1-point deficit at the end of the first quarter and turned it into a 14-point advantage, Dave. When we talked about it in that first quarter, they kind of were going through the motions again, but they've came out, put some pressure on, and have really gotten out on Victoria here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they got off to a good start with their defense, and that created some offense for them. They hit a three, got a layup coast to coast, and since then they've just kind of picked up the tempo at both ends of the floor.
Out of the timeout, TMP will have Morgan Weber into the lineup for the first time. She'll join Aubrey Kenningsman, Kerner, Wellbrock, and DeWitt. For Victoria, it's Wagner along with Radke, Dinkle back in the lineup, Schmidberger, and Shippers on the floor. Shippers throws it away. Turnover on Victoria. That is their 10th. Boy, the Lady Monarchs using some pressure. Maybe that's what it's going to take for this team, turning up the pressure to get everything else going.
Well, it just seems like it's kind of lit that fire that we've been talking about. Hasn't been there for a while.
Wellbrock on the elbow, plays it top of the key to Weber, now on the left wing to Madison Kerner. Top side, Deanna looks inside, dumps it to DeWitt. She had it stripped away. Boy, one thing they tell the bigs, don't ever put the ball down where the little guards can get it. And a turnover by TMP, and Victoria in some trouble, and then bailed out by a foul at midcourt. That foul is going to go on Wellbrock. That is her first. The 5th team foul on TMP. Dinkle to key it in for the Lady Knights. Gets it into Schmidberger. Right-handed dribble far outside the left wing. Now back between the circles. Guarded by Kerner. Lady Monarchs will shift on it. Inside, Wagner, no good. Rebound, nice one by Shippers. And a foul is going to be called on Morgan Weber. That will be her first and the 6th team foul on TMP.
They've done a good job of eliminating the second chance shots. That's the first offensive rebound they have for the evening.
Wagner dumps it down to Schmidberger. Nowhere to go. Plays it to Dinkle at the free throw line. Now Wagner shot up and no good. Rebounded by Schmidberger. Goes up and can't score it. This rebound is pulled down by Wellbrock. Victoria had some opportunities, couldn't finish. And then Lady Monarchs get it into the front court with 2:08 remaining in the first quarter. First half, leading by 14. Backside Wellbrock with the catch. Step back. Shot no good. Rebounded Schmidberger. Boy, Deanna, nice look. Just couldn't get it to go down. I remember a game in Stockton last year where she couldn't miss those. I think she had 19, and boy, it was something else. Shot no good. Rebound, and that foul is going to be on Dinkle. She's just picked up her 3rd, and that's something the freshman's going to learn. You know, if you have 2 fouls, you have to be careful. And now Aubrey Kenningsman will go to the line. She's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line this season. Rachel Hamel will check in. Kayla Vidston back for TMP. They join Wellbrock and Weber and Aubrey Kenningsman on the floor. Free throw for Aubrey is up and no good. Rebounded by Wagner, but we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow will stay with TMP. Wellbrock came through the back door and was able to force the jump ball. 1:48 to play. Inbounds for Kenningsman. Aubrey looking. Vidston with the catch off the inbounds pass and scores. 12 for Kayla Vidston, right above her average. She's averaging 11. Largest lead for TMP, it's 26-10. That play takes a little bit of time to develop, so you have to be patient on that inbound. Schmidberger having all kinds of problems, and here's steal. Now Shippers lose it. That's got to be 10, and it is. 10-second call on Victoria. Great defense by TMP as they would not allow Victoria really to get it past the 10-foot line on the volleyball court on that side. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, good aggressive defense, and Victoria Young, we talked about it. Youth sometimes is the pressure tough to handle.
Abigail Schramer into the lineup now for Victoria as well. Dortland back in. Joins Weber, Wagner, and Shippers. TMP with Hamel on the outside. Rachel will take a dribble, plays it on the baseline, knocked away, and it's going to be a turnover on TMP, their 10th. Here comes Shippers up the floor. Is able to keep her pivot foot down. That is not easy when you're going full speed. Baseline drive Dortland, that's going to be a foul on TMP. So Tiffany Dortland will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That goes on Deanna Welbrock. That is her seventh team foul on TMP. So Dortland trying to get Victoria only their 3rd point of the quarter.
Welbrock's going to sit down. I think she fell kind of awkwardly trying to get in position for the charge. Was a little late getting there.
So the free throw for Dortland. It's on the way and no good. Rebounded by Vidstum. Kayla outlets it to Weber. Morgan will look down the floor. Takes a dribble, now plays it to Hamel. Tries to dump it inside to Vidstum, and the ball is knocked away. It will stay with TMP with 55 seconds to play in the first half. Dortland will guard the inbounds. Kenningsman looking in, gets it to Pfeiffer. Melissa's jumper's up and in. Melissa hits her 2nd bucket, her first jumper. The other was a layup. 28-10, Lady Monarchs by 18. They are giving Victoria fits here in this 2nd quarter. Dortland looking for some help, knocked out of bounds off of TMP. It is going to be off of Kenningsman's leg. .1 to go, first half. Weber to inbound for the Lady Knights. Gets it into Radke, back to Weber. They'll look to break the pressure. Weber gets it into the front court, plays it up to Wagner, but it goes through her hands and out of bounds. A turnover on Victoria. Boy, that sideline is a really dangerous place to take that against that press. The middle of the floor is your best spot, but sometimes you try and take a chance. That didn't pay off for the Lady Knights that time. Kenningsman will bring it into the front court. Lady Monarchs will see if they wait for one shot, and I believe that's what they're going to do. Fans starting to file into the field house. The TMP and Victoria boys will be up next. Victoria 2-1. TMP 2-2, down to 7 seconds. Hamel had it knocked away, stolen by Victoria. Here come the Lady Knights with 2. Dortland sees it, heaves it up, off the back rim, no good. And that is the end of the first half. The TMP Lady Monarchs outscore Victoria in the 2nd quarter, 21-2. They lead by 18 at the break. TMP 28, Victoria 10. We're back after this from Al Billinger Fieldhouse. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price? Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Baconride today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance, offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated, they do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless, discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek.
Welcome back to Al Billinger Fieldhouse, the TMP Lady Monarchs and the Victoria Lady Knights as we start the second half. TMP with the 28-10 lead. Victoria will have the basketball moving from our right to our left. TMP will go left to right. Lady Monarchs with Megan Kenningsman, Kerner, Vidstum, Zimmerman, and Pfeiffer. Victoria with Schmidberger, Dortland, Leiker, Shippers, and Radke to start the second half. 28-10, TMP leads. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber, great to have you along on a Tuesday night, 10 days before Christmas. Seriously.
Shopping's still not done.
No comment from me. Inside, Vidstum lost the basketball out of bounds. A turnover, or will stay with TMP. Yeah, I've got a little bit left to do. Got a little bit, not much, but a little. The majority or the major part of it's taken care of. Inside, Zimmerman off the beautiful entry pass from Kenningsman on the inbound. Caitlin Zimmerman with 5. The Lady Monarchs extend their lead to 20. It's 30-10. Victoria taking some lumps here in this one. Dortland right side, step back, thought about the jumper. Now Shippers looks nowhere to go with it. Left wing Leiker, skip past to Radke. Her jumper's up and in. Hannah Radke with her first 2 of the ball game. 30-12, TMP back by 18. Inside Vidstum quickly. Now Madison Kerner will take the jumper. No good. Rebound on the inside. Pfeiffer with it, off the glass and in. Melissa found that ball sitting on the deck. She has 6. Victoria the other way, down by 20. TMP basketball brought to you by Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, Perftech Wireline Services, Nextech Wireless, and Union Station Coffee and Roastery. Baseline drive, Liker off the glass and in. Samantha Liker with her first two.
A couple of good looks for the Lady Knights here early in the second half.
That ball's kicked. It will stay with TMP. Official Josh Hudson with the call on the near side. TMP will box on the inbounds. Looking on the backside for Pfeiffer. She catches, drives to the lane, kicks back to Kerner. Madison on the elbow. Now plays it to Vidstum. She had it stripped away and stolen. Boy, those passes that are like 2-foot passes don't usually tend to work out very well. Shippers down the lane, had it knocked away. Radke gets it back. Schmidberger baseline jumpers up and in. Kylie Schmidberger with two.
3 in a row for the Lady Knights, starting to heat up again.
And we talked about keeping the intensity to start the second half. Boy, Kenningsman open for three, fires, misses. Rebounded by Dortland. Here comes Victoria down by 16. Dortland down the lane. Floater up and rims off, no good. Rebound to TMP. Kenningsman has it for the Lady Monarchs. Looking for some help. Gets it to Melissa Pfeiffer, who will bring it up the floor. Melissa down the right side, backs out in front of her own bench. Right-handed dribble, plays it to Kenningsman. Megan looking low inside, nowhere to go with it. Now skips it top side, left side. Pfeiffer thought about it. In the lane, Zimmerman. Out to Kerner, open three, on the way, missed, no good. Rebounded by Vidstum. Kayla falls to the floor, gets it back. Kerner open again, fires it, and can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Radke for Victoria. 5:14 to go, third quarter. TMP on top, 32-16. Schmidberger on the right side, hit a bucket from the baseline just a moment ago. Loose ball, jump ball, turnover Victoria. Possession goes to TMP.
A good anticipation on that pass by Kenningsman and a good job of getting on the floor to get the tie up and turnover.
Wagner checks back for Victoria. Kelsey DeWitt back in for TMP. 5:03 to go, third quarter. TMP on top, 32-16. Pfeiffer on the right wing for the Lady Monarchs. Looking down low, nowhere to go. Left side, Kenningsman with it for TMP. Top side, Madison Kerner. Wide open three on the way for Madison. Back rim, no good. Rebound, fought for inside. Zimmerman can't keep it. Loose ball taken by Victoria. Dortland plays it up the floor. Liker, her layup is good. That's 4 for Samantha Liker, 32-18. It is a 14-point ball game. TMP led by 20 just a moment ago. It's a 6-0 run by Victoria. Kerner, left wing to Melissa Pfeiffer. Melissa looks down low, gets a screen, drives to the free throw line, backs it back out. Now on the right side, DeWitt with the basketball for the Lady Monarchs. Boy, TMP, that ball just sticking, Dave. They've got to move it and force this defense to move. It's just not doing that right now. Kerner lost her feet, and a timeout's going to be called by TMP. We'll take it with you. 4:02 to go, third quarter. TMP 32, Victoria 18. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication,
Looks a lot
custom
like
built
the first
projects from the
quarter.
start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This
4:02 to go, third quarter. TMP up 32-18. The Lady Monarchs had a 20-point lead not long ago, Dave Barber, but the ball's starting to stick a little bit on offense. Victoria playing a little bit more aggressively.
Just that little bit of flat-footed. They seem to go through spells like that.
There's a steal by Victoria. Liker goes in. Her layup is good and a foul. A turnover by TMP, not paying attention on the inbounds pass, and Samantha Liker with 6 points in the third quarter. She'll have a chance to make it an old-fashioned three-point play and try to make it an 11-point ball game.
Yeah, the Lady Knights have really turned the tempo of this game and taken the momentum away, and they're playing like the Monarchs were in the second period.
Liker's free throw is good. She has 7 third-quarter points. It is 32-21, TMP by 11. Left side, Pfeiffer with the basketball. Now Kerner open for a second, doesn't take the shot. Kenningsman plays it to Vidstam, left side to Madison, looking on the baseline. Kelsey DeWitt posting up. Kerner will drive inside. That shot no good. Rebound by DeWitt off the glass, no. Pfeiffer clears the rebound for TMP, nearly lost it. Now dumps it inside, and it's tipped out of bounds by Wagner. It will stay with TMP. Substitutions. Megan Kenningsman will check in for TMP. Sarah Shippers back for Victoria. Dortland will have a seat on the bench. Pfeiffer sits for TMP. Inbounds, caught by Vidstam, and a foul is going to be called on Liker. That will be her third personal. That is the first foul on Victoria here in the second half. 3:26 to go in the third quarter. Kenningsman with the inbound. Looking for a little help. Kelsey DeWitt with the catch, plays it back to Kenningsman. Megan traveled with the basketball. Good call by the official on the baseline. 15 turnovers on TMP, 4 in the second half.
Yeah, they had a nice play set up, coming down the lane, going to get Vitz the ball, but that pass to Kenningsman a little too tall, and she struggled to handle it and took that extra step.
Boy, Victoria really taking it to TMP here in this third quarter. Outscored the Lady Monarchs 11-4. Golly Weber plays it in the corner to Dortland. Now outside to Shippers. Takes a left-handed dribble down the lane, had it stripped away. Kenningsman with it for TMP. Megan dumps it to Vidstam, goes inside. Shot is in, but a foul on the floor is called on Victoria. I believe that's going to go on Dortland. It is on Dortland. It's her first personal. Zimmerman back for TMP, replacing DeWitt. Kenningsman with the inbound for the Lady Monarchs. Looking to play it in, gets it to Vidstam. Kayla will drive to the rim, shot off the glass and in. 14 for Kayla Vidstam. 34-21, TMP by 13. With Dortland, good coverage by Aubrey Kenningsman, and a jump ball, and the possession, I believe, stays with Victoria. Good defense by Aubrey. She would not give Dortland any kind of breathing room. Radke and Schmidberger check in. Dinkel and Weber will have a seat on the bench. .243 to play, third quarter, TMP by 13. They've led by as many as 20 in this second half. Dortland on the outside will take one dribble, plays it to Shippers. Pump fake, goes inside, shot no, but a foul on TMP. 2 free throws coming for Sarah Shippers. That foul is on Kayla Vidstam. That's her first. And 2 free throws for Sarah Shippers, the 5'11 junior. She has 2 points. Those came in the first quarter. This one's up and in. Victoria 2 out of 3 thus far at the free throw line. Second free throw for Shippers. Got it. 34-23. 4 points for Shippers. TMP plays it underneath Caitlin Zimmerman. Shot off the glass and in. Lady Monarchs get the ball down the floor quickly. That's 7 for Caitlin Zimmerman. 36-23. Shippers down the lane, had it knocked away. Turnover, TMP has it. Kenningsman with it for the Lady Monarchs. Up the floor to Madison Kerner. Good box out by Kayla Vidstam. Really a screen on Radke, and an easy layup for Madison Kerner.
Yeah, about got to give her an assist for that.
Well, she was going to try and set up to get the pass and then realize there's nobody else there. I'm just going to put my hip into her, and good as a screen, and a foul on the other end, though, on TMP. That's on Megan Kenningsman, her second. 15-point TMP lead, 1:56 to play in the third. Schmidberger with the inbound, plays it, nearly stolen, but a foul is going to be called on Kayla Vidstam. Good sportsmanship as she sent Sarah Shipper sprawling to the deck of this new floor here at Al Bellinger Fieldhouse.
Her second.
That's 2 on Kayla, both of those coming here in the second half. There's a steal on the inbounds for the Lady Monarchs. Turnover Victoria. Vidson plays it to Kerner. Madison looking for some secondary help. Three-pointer by Megan Kenningsman. No good. Rebounded by Vidston. Goes up strong on the baseline. Can't score it. Gets another rebound but can't handle it. And Victoria has a loose ball. Wagner with the outlet to Dortland. Right to left on the near side for the Lady Knights. Shippers in the corner for Victoria. Looks inside for Wagner. Loose ball tipped away. Stolen by TMP. Kenningsman plays it up the floor to Vidston. She'll go for the layup and score it. 16 for Kayla Vidston.
The young lady can run the floor with the best of them for one of the bigs.
40-23, and the Lady Monarchs, that's what they used in the second quarter to get back in the snap of things, was that defense. Shippers plays it to Dortland, goes baseline, now plays it to Schmidberger on the other baseline, no good, rebounded by Kerner. Madison will push it for TMP. Looking for some help. Now he's going to play it to Kenningsman. She'll go baseline, up, and she got it to roll in. Kenningsman will go to the line to try and make it an old-fashioned three-point play. That goes on Wagner. That's her second. And Kenningsman to the line, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. She was only 1 out of 4 from the free throw line on Friday night, which, if you want to say that's unusual, you would have the freedom to do so.
I would say just exactly that.
42-23, TMP by 19. Wholesale substitutions for the Lady Monarchs. DeWitt, Welbrock, Weber, and Pfeiffer in for TMP. Shippers, Radke, Dortland, Weber, and Schmidberger for Victoria. Kenningsman's free throw is good. She has 8. And Hamel will check in and replace Kenningsman. 43-23, all of a sudden an 11-point ball game has skyrocketed back up to 20, and then a foul in the front court on the Lady Monarchs. That's going to go on Morgan Weber, who just checked back in. She has her second foul of the ball game. TMP had their lead cut to 11 at 32-21. They're in the midst of an 11-2 run right now. Clock's not running yet. There's the clock's going, and a shot missed inside by Shippers and a foul on TMP. 44.9 to go in the third quarter, 43-23, and Kylie Schmidberger will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 33, Kelsey DeWitt.
Kelsey DeWitt has picked up her second, 16 foul on the Lady Monarchs. Schmidberger's free throw rims off, no good. No rebound, it's 2 shots. She'll get a second opportunity with 44.9 to play. Second free throw, got it to go. Kylie Schmidberger with 3 points here in the third quarter. 43-24, TMP by 19. Hamel left open, missed everything. Rebound is going to be out of bounds to Victoria. Boy, fast break. Hamel set up on the right wing and just took that shooting arm, just brought it across her body and missed it all. I've never done that before.
Pulled it wide left.
Yeah, pulled a Lynn Elliott. Chiefs fans, at least the older Chiefs fans, know what I'm talking about.
I'm with you.
That dang ball game. I know it was like, 18 years ago or something like that?
Something like that.
And a blocking foul on the outside on Hamel. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Tiffany Dortland.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 10, Rachel Hamel. Her first.
Yeah, I just aged myself too, didn't I?
A little bit, but I still got a few years on you.
Yeah, a couple. That's all right. First free throw by Dortland. She hits it. She'll get a second one. It's her first point of the ball game. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Second free throw from Dortland. No good. Rebound comes out long. That is off of TMP. It will stay with Victoria with 13.2 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Monarchs with an 18-point lead, 43-25. Dortland into the lane, plays it out to Shippers with 6 seconds. Back to Dortland. I don't know if they realize how much time Weber does. Has her shot blocked by Piper. 1 second, and the Lady Monarchs will not get a shot off, and we're at the end of the third quarter. TMP in control. Lady Monarchs 43, Victoria 25. We are back in 60 seconds. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team. Kerner Chiropractic, providing...
Welcome back to Al Billinger Fieldhouse as we start the fourth quarter. TMP with an 18-point lead, 43-25. The Lady Monarchs will have the basketball to start this fourth quarter and a chance to maybe polish some things up on offense, Dave.
Yep, and just want to get them back in there and get them back in a rhythm. Probably want them to play some of that tough defense as well.
Yeah, I think that defense, that's going to be the key for this team. Seeing this being their 5th game of the season, I think the defense is going to be key, and a double dribble is going to be called on Madison Kerner. That's the 16th turnover by TMP in this ball game. That's an area that I'm sure Rose McFarland is not going to be pleased about. Victoria into the offensive set, a turnover, a play up to Madison Kerner. She goes to the right side, layup is good. Madison got it up and down. She has 7, and the Lady Monarchs back by 20, 45-25. Well, one thing about this Victoria team, though, Dave, is they have not given up. There's a layup by Shippers on the other end. She has 6, 45-27. TMP nearly turns it over. It's loose. They have it back. Henningsman will play it underneath to Vidston. Plays it out to Melissa Pfeiffer, a three-pointer for the senior. Back rim no good, rebounded by Shippers. Good look, Melissa just couldn't get it to go down. Victoria on the offensive end. Liker fouled, she'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Kayla Vidston with the foul, that is her 3rd.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 35, Kayla Vidston, her 3rd.
45-27 TMP. The free throw on the 1-and-1, no good. Here come the Lady Monarchs. Pfeiffer pushes it into the front court. Kerner, a long three-pointer, misses everything, partially blocked by Radke. Madison gets it back, spins back out to Kenningsman. Megan will fire a three-pointer, way short, rebounded by Liker. Liker up the front court, plays it to Allie Dinkle, who's back, who had to sit with some foul trouble. Dortland, a nice pump fake. Jumper, high off the rim, no good, rebounded by Zimmerman. Here comes Kenningsman for TMP. Megan pushes it in. Now plays it out to Kerner. Her three's on the way, no good, rebounded by Shippers. Lady Monarchs cannot find the range from deep. Victoria will push it, they'll turn it over. Boy, this track meet is turning into a turnover fest right now as Pfeiffer into the lane, out to Kerner. Madison, kick out, Kenningsman, 3-ball, good. Megan hits that one. She's in double figures with 11. Largest lead for TMP at 21 points, 48-27.
Finally found the range a little bit. That's been tough shooting from the three-point line as well tonight.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Dump down inside, shot blocked, but a foul on TMP. Melissa Pfeiffer will be called for it. And to the line for Victoria will be Sarah Shippers. Melissa's picked up her second. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with you. 5:39 to play. Fourth quarter, TMP by 21. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
5:39 to play. 2 free throws coming for Victoria. Sarah Shippers at the line. The junior has scored 6 tonight. 2 out of 2 from the line. Make it 2 out of 3 as she misses the first one. Second free throw coming now for Shippers. It's on the way and good. So she hits 1 out of 2 on that trip. She has 7. She'll come out as Wagner will replace her. 48-28, TMP by 20 points with 5:35 to go. Genningsman, left side. Lady Monarchs trying to run some offense to get things back in the flow. They'll be at Oakley on Friday. Inside Bitstam, kind of lost her balance, regained it, and scores. Kayla Bitstam quietly having a really great night. 18 points for her. 22-point lead for TMP. Right side with the basketball, Radke plays it up top to Dortland. Tiffany inside the three-point arc, now right side to Allie Dinkle. Left-handed dribble inside the rim. Lane spins, kicks it back to Radke. Now Dortland on the right wing. TMP doing a good job covering things up at the top of the key. A nice defensive possession for the Lady Monarchs. Dortland with it again, closely guarded, now passes it to Radke, right wing, back to Dortland. Now on the baseline, Weber with the basketball. She looks inside to Wagner, it's stolen away by Kerner, turnover by Victoria. Here comes TMP into the front court. Pfeiffer, 17-footer, no good. Now it almost rimmed in. Rebound, Melissa gets it back. Plays it top side to Madison Kerner. Madison now on the right side to Kenningsman. Megan looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Will take a dribble between the circles. The junior point guard gets a screen. Thought about the three-pointer. Dumps it inside to Bitstam. Shot up and in, and she's fouled. Kayla Bitstam with 20 tonight for TMP. She'll go to the line. That Victoria foul is going to be on Radke. That will be her second. 52-28, TMP by 24.
That was a good, strong move by Vitz as she got her on the hip, turned to the rim, went through her arms to get that ball.
I think she's tired of her brother scoring in the 20s, so she said, I just as well join him. That free throw is up and in for Kayla. She now has 21. And wholesale changes for TMP. They lead by 25. DeWitt, Welbrock, Hamel, Weber, and Aubrey Kenningsman in the lineup now for TMP, leading by 25 with 4:05 to play. Schmidtberger kicks it out to Leiker. Now Dinkle in the corner to Weber. Bounce pass into Dinkle, and a foul is going to be called on Hamel. That will be her first personal. And Allie Dinkle will go to the line to shoot a pair, the 5'5" freshman. Or shoot a 1-and-1. No, it is 2. That is the 10th. I knew I said a pair for a reason. First free throw up and good for Allie Dinkle. She has her first point of the ball game. 53-29. Second free throw for Dinkle. Right through there. She hits them both. 53-30. Victoria's been pretty decent from the free throw line tonight. Welbrock on the baseline to DeWitt in the lane. Takes a tough shot. Just grazed the rim, but out of bounds off of Victoria. It will stay with TMP. Lady Monarch basketball brought to you by Carico Implement. Home steel siding and windows, advanced insulation and coatings, G&L Tire and Automotive, APAC, and KJ&G Customs. Hamel on the left wing, and a foul inside. It's going to be called on TMP. Looks like it's going to be called on DeWitt.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 33, Kelsey.
That's 3 on Kelsey.
Her third.
17th turnover on TMP. They definitely have to clean that up. Lady Monarchs at Oakley on Friday, and then they're off until January 8th when they host Ellis. Then they're at Trigo, then at home against Smith Center, and then the Mid-Continent League Tournament. Weber inside, tough move, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by DeWitt. Here comes TMP by 23 with the basketball. Lady Monarchs trail by 1 at the end of the first quarter, but outscored Victoria 21-2. And that's a turnover by TMP. 21-2 in the second quarter to take the lead. And it hasn't been less than 11 since then. Left wing Leiker. Dribble drives. Foul is going to be called on Morgan Weber. Bodies up, and that's going to send Samantha Leiker to the line to shoot a pair for the 5'8 sophomore. 7 points tonight, all of those coming in the third quarter. Helped lead that Victoria run that got them back to within 11.
I tell you what, these young ladies can play some basketball. They're young. They showed some times where they've had trouble handling, showing their youth a little bit, but they got a bright future ahead of them. Coach Dinkle, a lot of good things to take away from this game for the Lady Knights.
Second free throw for Leiker, short, rebounded by Weber for TMP. Morgan lets the traffic clear, and then we'll bring it up the floor. Across the timeline, right side to Hamel, far outside the right wing. Looking inside, needs to either put it on the floor or pass it. Move it to the left side. That ball's tipped by Victoria and stolen. 19 TMP turnovers. Dinkle into the front court, crossing through traffic. Weber throws it across the lane. It's knocked out of bounds by Hamel. It will stay with Victoria. And wholesale substitutions now for the Lady Knights. Emily Shippers, a freshman in. Ashlyn Windholz, a freshman. Brianna Leiker, a senior, into the lineup for Victoria. Lori Von Felt into the ball game. Brianna Leiker with the basketball. Looking for some help, passes it to Windholz. She looks for some place to throw it. Now Schramer with the basketball. She played a little bit in the first half, now in for the final 2+ here in this fourth quarter with TMP up by 23. Throw it in the corner to Windholz. Dumps it inside to Von Felt. Shot no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. Loose ball. That's got to be off of Victoria. I'm going to say it stays with the Lady Knights. Sarah Seib in now for TMP. Wholesale substitutions. Kari Dinkle, Bailey Lacey, Savannah Yost in for the Lady Monarchs. Aubrey Kenningsman's the only one that stays. So some girls getting some playing time, which can be really valuable later on in the season for both clubs. There's a shot, no good. Rebound put back, no good. Rebound tipped around. Who has it? It is a rugby scrum in the lane, and then it's rebounded by Victoria and thrown away. Turnover by the Lady Knights. Right side, Dinkle with the basketball. Kari throws it top side to Aubrey. Her three's on the way. Rims off, no good. Lynn Lacey with the rebound. Couldn't finish it. Gets it back. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. Well, one thing you liked about what Bailey Lacey did when she got that offensive rebound, Dave, she kept it high so the shorter gals can't get their hands on it.
And they've had some quick hands. We've seen a couple of times where we've had somebody bring the ball down and they swipe it away.
Free throw by Lacey is no good. Score remains 53-30 with 1:38 to play. Second free throw, no good, but a lane violation on Victoria. Windholz into the lane just a little bit too quickly. Ashlyn and my daughter Hannah play on the same club volleyball team. Her and her whole family, really cool. Callie Weber, same. So Allie Dinkle's on her team this year too. So a lot of Victoria people on Hannah's team this year.
Well, you know, these kids have grown up together in sports and kind of make it a nice rivalry, friendly rivalry.
Lacey misses the second free throw. Victoria has it. There's a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Lacey for TMP. Yeah, they good people. I mean, didn't know them that well until last year, and you get to know somebody, and it's really fun. Inside Lacey on the block, off the glass, and in. A nice feed from Aubrey Kenningsman. Bailey Lacey with two. 55-20 TMP as we near a minute to play in the ball game. There's a drive baseline, shot off the glass and in for Abigail Schramer. Her first two of the ball game, 55-20 or 55-32. 42 seconds. That ball's stolen by Victoria. 20 Lady Monarch turnovers, 20 for Victoria. Windholz into the front court for Lady Knights. Lost it, gets it back. Top of the key, now plays it. There's Von Felt. Her jumper no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Lacey. Now she'll play it off for Seib with 23 seconds to play in the game. TMP is going to move to 3-2 on the year. Victoria will drop to 1-3. Left side, Dinkle. Not about the three-pointer for a second. Now Lacey just inside the arc. Right side to Sierra Seib, who slinks into the lane and scores her first two of the season. 57-32, and that is going to be your ball game. A nice win for the TMP Lady Monarchs. If you're watching on Eagle Community Television or HaysPost.com, your boys game will be coming up here shortly. When we come back on 99 KZ Country, we'll wrap things up for the girls game, get you set for boys action. This is Lady Monarch basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning. IPI Financial.